We live, man. We here, man, at the best swoop show ever, man.
What's good? What's good?
We about to get to the streaming in a second, too. Um, yeah. Best, man. It's a new week. We got some topics to talk about, some hot topics going on out there in the world.
There's mad shit going
Where do you
on.
want to start,
But
man?
before we get there, let's talk about how your week was, bro.
My week was cool, man. I mean, it's interesting. We're going
Or
through some transitional phases, but
or
life is still beautiful.
yeah, yeah. There's been mad shit going on, bro. People holding grudges out here. People still holding people accountable after they apologize. You got the Knicks doing good, the Heat doing good. We it's October for you, basically, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
end of
So
the year strong.
end of the year strong, man. Hold on, let's get these rosters right.
So I know you a Knicks fan. You a Knicks fan, right?
Of course, I'm a Knicks
How you feeling
fan.
about the Knicks, bro? I told you they
I'm
might be the
liking.
best team in New York.
We might be. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We haven't putting together a nice stretch of games. I can't really be too mad at what we got going on. You about to use the Lakers?
I'm winning.
He said I'm winning. He went to go get the Lakers. He like I gotta get the dogs.
Just because I got the Lakers don't mean they not winning in the regular season. So that don't mean
Gotta make something happen, man. Who I'm gonna go with? Do I want to go with Brooklyn? Do I really want to go with Brooklyn? Well, they lost to which I mean the other day, so anything is possible at this point. I ain't using Utah. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna go with Brooklyn.
nah. How you feel about New York, bro? Julius Randle hooping. Your boy from Rice is hooping.
Yeah,
Kemba,
Kemba's having a good stretch of games.
D
Julius
Rose, Evan
Randle,
Fournier is like he was a sleeper pickup. People didn't talk
Alec
about
Burks
him,
is
and he's
doing
been balling.
okay. You know
R.J.
they
Barrett.
getting their groove together, man. And yes, I got a bonnet on. My hair look crazy today, so I'm not taking this shit off.
How you feeling about the NBA season?
NBA
Matter of fact,
NBA season is really starting off really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing
how
from the
you how you
NBA
feel about the
season.
new rule changes with the fouls and stuff like that?
It makes the game more. You have to play.
I
I
I
mean,
thought
I understood it before, and I wasn't mad at it because that was just the rule. But guys got to play now. You really got to earn everything that you get on the floor. Excuse me, and I don't think that there's anything better than that for real.
what?
What you think? How do you think guys like Trey Young?
I mean,
You think that
I thought it was really gonna affect a guy like Curry because he's somebody like that likes to draw fouls, and I thought it'd be easier for Harden, but it's the opposite way around. It's like Harden can't like. I was watching Harden against the Heat. He was doing so much shit that they would call fouls out. It's not working the same no more. Like, bro, you better go. You gotta earn that shit. And it's kind of affected his game. But I think he's gonna be able to bounce back because he scores so easy. But
I think Dame might be most affected by it.
Dame wasn't a player that I feel like got a lot of fouls called anyway. So I don't think he's gonna be.
Dame averages 17 right now.
But he's just missing shots.
He's 2 or 32 from the 3 point line.
He just missing shots. You know Dame could shoot the ball.
We know he can shoot the ball. So is it?
But Dame was never one of the guys that actually got fouls called. Like when you got to think about it, who was the guys
Nah,
going to?
he don't get him called against other superstars because he's not the biggest star. But on a regular game, Dame gets his fair share of free throws.
Yeah, but you see what he did against regular players. I mean, other superstars. He could still give you 40. It's just he gotta start hitting it. But if he start making them shots, the game is gonna change. I ain't worried about too much about Dame because he could shoot the ball. He could shoot the ball with the best of them. So
You
I
know
ain't worried.
what? Since we here, the 75. Did we talk about the 75 list?
Um, no, we didn't.
Who? Because we talked a lot about Ben Simmons. The
Yeah.
75 anniversary team is out. And who do you? I think we talked briefly about it because I remember something about it. Dwight Howard.
I feel like he deserves to be on there. I do. But then again, this where I can't this why I can't speak on it. A different era of basketball. You feel me? I didn't watch all the guys play. I just go off of what people
You
told me.
absolutely right.
So you feel
But
me? So,
Robert Parrish don't have outside of the championships. He has more of that, which is a team accomplishment. He don't have more accolades than Dwight Howard.
yo, even AD who's on the top 75.
And that's some AD. He as a talent, absolutely. As a player, AD
No, he didn't
hasn't
do
done it.
what he didn't do because even when he was at Pelican, because you gotta
I
say
feel the same way about Dame. I feel like Dame could be on there, but it's more so because of the talent than what he actually did.
right. That's where it becomes confusing. At Like I'm not the one to criticize the list 'cause I don't know how they put it together based off what they did.
Yeah, you good. You good.
I don't know how to I don't know how to criticize based on what they did, but um,
My fault.
I feel like I feel like Dwight should have been on that list.
Get the hell out of here.
Westbrook should be on that list because he accomplished something nobody ever did in that history ever. Like this is like going off of statistics, not like what else? Who else should be on there?
My bad, bro. I mean,
Who else would they saying should have been on there?
people was talking about T Mac, Vince.
I would say she be on there individually talent wise, but as far as winning, they didn't do enough winning wise.
That's not even one.
But then you can't say that because why is Dame on there? Yeah,
it's not. It's not winning. It's about what you did as an individual player.
right.
And as an individual player, real player percentage. Yes. As an individual player, free throws. There we go. That's why I had much of it messed up. As an individual player, there's guys that T Mac didn't. He did a lot, but he didn't do enough. He never won an MVP. He got scoring titles, but that's about it. That's about it. That's all I can think of for real. I can't think of too much more.
I think injuries affected his career more, but talented. He was up there with Kobe and AI, so I don't see
As a talent, yeah.
Yeah.
But we talk about 75 years of history of the NBA.
Yeah, exactly.
So I understand why certain guys was on there, but also I'll be looking at it like some of these guys played against a bunch of cab drivers at a certain time.
Like, what's the guy that played for the Celtics? Kevin McHale. He was the bench player, right?
No. He was a starter. Kevin McHale belongs there.
Nah, who's the guy that was in the Celtics that won the championship that was a bench player?
Bill Walton.
Bill Walton.
He won an MVP and he won a championship with Portland, but that was like early in his career, and he was still sorry after that. What you gonna try to do is rumble Westbrook?
You got to stop it. A win is a win.
I'm not worried about it because I know sooner or later he's gonna get stopped.
By who?
Somebody.
Not over here.
There we go. Let's go, Kyrie. Tie the game up.
Not worried about that. He's too focused on the wrong thing.
The 75 team, that's the thing. It's about the criteria because it's really 76 because James Worthy tied with somebody. Dominique should have been in on the first go round. I feel like Bill Walton gets too much credit for what he did in college and having a really good start to his career. But again, you can have a good start to your career, and a championship is not an individual accomplishment. So that means you just had a good ass team.
Right.
So I'm not trying to hear that.
I just feel like Dwight Howard shouldn't be on there because you got to think like Dwight Howard's going against LeBron.
You said should not?
He should be on there. He should be in. He was going against LeBron, the Miami Heat in a prime. Boston Celtics.
He stopped LeBron from going to a finals. As a player with limited offensive ability,
right?
He was the leader scorer.
Like the second best player in his team was Jameer Nelson at that time. Like he had a lot of Turkish and shit like that.
Cheeto Turkaloo, Rashard Lewis. I think he said Rashid. What's his name? Michael Petrus.
Damn, I forgot
Courtney
about
Lee. There's a lot of guys on that team. Jameer Nelson.
And he didn't get along with his coach at the time.
With Stan Van Gundy. That was later. That wasn't at that moment. That was like. But anyway, that was the last time Orlando was relevant. They was a decent team. Dwight Howard is an 8-time All-Star. He's an 8-time All NBA player. I think he made the All First Team at least 3 to 5 times, somewhere between there. What else he did? Like he's done a lot as a player.
As somebody that can't create their own offense too, you can only do so much.
Exactly, and
especially the center. His
whole career, he's averaged a double, until he got to the Lakers. But the year he won a championship, and that was due to missing games.
And coming off the bench to limited playing time.
Yeah, so.
I think people.
Like his nickname is one of his nicknames is the Daily Double because he's a double guy for his whole career for the most part.
I think the big thing that hurt him is him being a journeyman. Him going from
but again,
still,
Bill Walton was a journeyman. So
but you know how they look. He's gonna have to retire to get his flowers. You know how that shit be sometimes.
Guy's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time block champion, 5-time.
And we talk about the league where the centers are still relevant. Like you had to go against like Tyson Chandler and all of them, bro. He was really going against real centers.
He was the cream of the crop. Regardless of how people wanted to feel about him, he was the cream of the crop.
Like, he was playing against real centers like Eddie Curry, like all them guys.
Eddie Curry was
ass. He put up good points.
Eddie Curry was ass by the time Dwight Howard was that guy. And mind you, Dwight Howard didn't go to college.
Oh yeah, he came in the league young. I forgot.
He came straight out of high school, And within his first 3 years of the league, he was an All-Star. Got his first All-Star appearance in 2007. He got drafted in 2004.
Took him to the finals in 2009.
People keep forgetting he got drafted the year after LeBron.
He was number 1 pick, 2004,
Number
right?
1 pick, fresh out of high school.
No, he wasn't. Okafor.
Nah. He was a number 1 pick, I believe.
Okafor.
Was it Okafor? It was one of them.
Because Okafor was the number 1 pick. Okafor won Rookie of the Year, or am I mistaken?
He probably did. I'm not going to disagree with that. Let's look. No, he was the number 1 pick, 2004. Round 1, number 1 pick.
Oh, okay. But that year he didn't win Rookie of the Year. Okafor won Rookie of the Year.
He didn't win Rookie of the Year that year. No, he did not. He was. I don't think he was even the All Rookie team. Honestly, no, he was. He was first team All Rookie in 2004-2005 season. 5-time NBA rebounding champion, 2-time block champion back-to-back years, slam dunk champion. What else? 3-time defensive player of the year, 2-time All NBA third team. What is it? 5-time All NBA first team, 1 All NBA second team. So that's what 6 of the top 10 times. He was a top 10 player 6 times in his career,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was a top 15 player 8 times in his career.
Yeah.
So come on, man.
Now he a champion. He could have been MVP a couple of times. I'm pretty sure
He had MVP vote consideration, heavy MVP consideration. Was an All-Star in 2007. Got drafted in 2004. From 2007 to 2014, he was an All-Star. Whenever you ready, nigga, I'm here.
And the only reason he probably could have been injuries, but then people started to hate him.
He definitely had. People forget he had the back injuries.
Yeah,
he caught the back injuries before LA. In LA, it intensified.
And everybody started hating him in LA. That's right.
And he wasn't a triangle offense guy. They wanted him to be a triangle guy. That's not the way that Dwight Howard plays. If we're being honest. There we go. How we good? You're trying to play through LeBron. You better shoot that bitch, LeBron. You better make me a believer. Make me a believer.
Talk about Dwight. So yeah, I definitely feel like Dwight should have been on that list. You're not the only one.
And it's late. Oh my God, you just sold Joe Harris. He's trying to get that shot off. No. Ooh. And one. Thank you, Dwight. Put us to the free throw line. Yeah, like I said, Dwight he deserves his flowers. Joe Budden and them was wild. They was like, I don't see how Dwight belongs on there. Like, dog. Y'all keep talking about the talent. Y'all not talking about the player.
Right.
He was a talented player, but the player himself, he was dogging. That's crazy. Thank you, because y'all niggas is losing y'all mind with that bullshit. Oh, Jane. Oh, my God. That's a lay. We not doing that. Let's go. Oh, that's supposed to be a block.
Come on now. Stop acting crazy. Like, that's Trevor Ariza. Champion.
Who the fuck is Trevor Ariza?
Champion.
Oh, I didn't even know I had that little time. I thought, I'm like, oh, it's lit. Trevor Ariza. Best is up right now, 7 points. Let's see how long this lasts. This is not the first time he's been up in the game. Yeah, keeping it with the NBA, Knicks are looking well. They're doing a good job. I like what I see from them. A lot of improvement from last year. Being able to score along the perimeter. Be still playing intense defense. Just being those guys, being dogs, playing the whole 48 minutes. I don't like the fact that they're taking their foot off the gas late in the game when they up double digits.
That just comes with probably more
playing. It's got to be they not used to front running. They not used to giving us heart attacks. So they can come back. They just got to get used to
keeping
the league,
like keeping it
Last night we could have easily been 3-2.
Yeah, because DeMar DeRozan, like that's a shot 9 out of 10 he'll make.
It was a tough shot. And I don't think he should have took Zach LaVine should have took that shot.
I'm confident. I'm confident with.
I'm cool, but it's not his team. You gotta let Zach take the shot.
But it's like the same thing in Miami. It could be either LeBron or Wade take a shot.
Nah.
You gotta think about it. DeMar Rosen was a winner.
DeMar DeRozan is not. DeMar DeRozan is a good player. He's even borderline all-star talent still, but it's not his team. It's Zach's team, and you're gonna live and die by Zach taking that shot.
Nah, I disagree.
I
I
don't.
disagree.
It's early in the season. You have to establish whose team it is. When you do things like that, you question. All right, whose team is it really? Zach LaVine can make that shot. He had what 32 last night,
But I say like this.
28 last night, some crazy
In
shit.
Boston, it's Paul Pierce's team, right?
Yes, Paul Pierce took the last shot.
No,
Nope.
Ray Allen was taking
No,
the last
he
shot.
was not. Go look at the game again. Go look at the tape. Ray Allen was not taking last shots. He was if it was a 2-point game, it's not Ray Allen taking that shot.
Even Rondo was taking the last minute.
No.
In 2010,
It's in the big games, in the big game, like maybe in the regular season here or there, but in those games where you're gonna have to see those guys again, Paul Pierce is taking that shot. Ray got shots, but not like that now. And I fuck with Ray Allen, man. I think Ray Allen was a dope player. Ray Allen's one of the first jerseys I've ever had. What the hell did you just do, Kyrie?
It's not Kyrie, it's you. Stop blaming it on Kyrie.
Bro, he's supposed to finish. That's supposed to be a reverse layup, and then he just did some regular ass layup. Good defense.
That's terrible.
He got his shot blocked. Thank you. That's terrible. Lay me, Kevin Durant, on Rush little ass. Pause. Show me something. Make me a believer. Make me a believer.
I see guarded, huh? Baby.
Ain't no baby nothing. There was nobody next to him.
Blake was next to him. He ain't
Blake was
jump.
on the other side of the rim.
He ain't want to jump. He not dumb. He not
on
dumb.
the other side of the rim.
He might be slow, but he ain't dumb.
He's on the other side of the rim. It's nothing going on here, man. Come on. Joe Harris, you got to make one of those, my guy. That's not happening. Cut that off. Yeah, Kyrie, that's what I'm talking about. Playing defense. It's not happening. It's not happening.
This?
Nothing. I don't know what you think you're doing.
Bucket. That's mellow.
Mm-hmm. Lakers. What do you see from Lakers right now?
Man, rotations need to be changed.
I think Rush come off the bench.
I was thinking of the other day too.
Rush should lead the second. He should lead the second unit. He'll still be an all-star, and all of that.
Too much pride. He gonna have to swallow his pride.
He'll still be an all-star with the second unit. Let Rondo play with the first unit with LeBron. Or
so he got attack, right? Is more.
Or let Melo play.
I think Bazemore is not the best option at but that's probably why they're gonna put Trevor Reeves back in.
Trevor Reeves is not back yet. That's why.
Yeah, because Bazemore is something fishy about his game. I don't like in that lineup.
Not happening. Not happening. That's cool. I already knew it was. Oh my God, you're supposed to box LeBron out. It's because I don't got no height. That's all it is. Stop playing. Come on. It's just easy. I just got to make shots. This is too easy. The fuck out of here.
That's a foul. Come on,
bro.
ref. Come on, ref. That's a foul.
Oh my God, Kyrie. That's all you're gonna do.
Okay.
Literally, that's all Russ can do. Let's keep going. Let's go with the baby. The baby.
Man, I thought
Rolling
they forget.
loud.
I thought people forgot about that jump, bro. No funny shit. But I'm
What is
surprised.
going on? Thank you. It's no way. Ain't no way, boy.
I thought people forgot about that situation, honestly, bro. I think because he
So
apologized.
Let's for the people that may have not seen, let's put it in perspective. The baby performed that Rolling Loud on 50 Cent set. 50 Cent had bought the baby out. 50 Cent, king of controversy, don't really follow the rules, do what the hell he wants. He was not scheduled to perform on there. He was taken off of that list. If I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
Or off the card.
The card, they even started live streaming him or some shit when he's performing.
So 50 brings out the baby to perform. The baby turns that motherfucker out too. He turns it out. They turn the live stream off on him. which is fucked up. But the people that were there, from what I seen on Twitter and stuff, he was right that motherfucker rocking. They loved him. They loved him being there. They loved everything about him being there. So the only people that lost is the people that wanted to watch him on the live stream. Bucket, 3-point game.
5.
Sound good. All that getting points at the rim shit is a dub now. Told you that. You just gotta play back because y'all can't shoot. Paul Millsap, let's fucking go, man. I know how to play this game. I'm a 2K guy. I know NBA players. I've been watching them a long time, man. No good. Oh, you got lucky, AD. Because without the rim dot, I know you'd have been mad as hell. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. James Harden.
That's how cool it's fatigue playing the fact that
let's take it with the baby though. So, what's your take on this? How do you feel like? Do you think 50 Cent get into any issue with Rolling Loud?
Man, you can't cancel 50 Cent. He's one of them niggas like, bro, he's gonna do what he wants. As you see, bro, he says what he wants. He does what he wants. Like, there's nothing you could do about 50 Cent. Like, you just gonna have to. There's nothing you could do. I think people gonna see how. I think this actually helped the baby out because nobody's really upset that he performed. Like,
People are not, and I think what it was, the baby never really had an issue with the community that when he said what he said. I think because people try to force him to submit. He's not that kind of dude, man. He's just not that kind of guy that's gonna go for, oh, we said do this and you didn't do this. He don't care. He does not care.
What?
It's not gonna affect him. It's not gonna bother him. Let's go with James. Let's close this quarter out. Oh, they want to give me the shot. Got him. Oh, that's cool.
You're not going to put nothing over 4 seconds.
Hmm?
You're not going to do nothing with 4 seconds.
Who's not going to do nothing with 4 seconds?
No.
Lay me. Who's not going to do nothing with 4 seconds left?
That's a bucket.
That's not nothing. Thank you. Halftime, tour side up. All right, let's focus up. The baby did his thing. I think that was good for him. I think it was good for him to know that the people still love him. That the internet cancel culture is not really a real thing, and we need to start addressing that. Just because people seem to be outraged and talk a lot of nonsense on the internet does not mean that that's truly how the world feels about you.
Right.
Is that fair to say? Also, I forgot about this too. Shout out to my guy Juglies. He got some new train out right now. Titled "Slide from the Floors." I don't know if you tapped in with Juglies yet, but he got some stuff, man. He got a different sound, non-traditional New York sound. It's good to see that the baby feel loved by the people. And cancel culture is not going to really get them out of here, man. I mean, mainstream society can say what they want to say because, they like to be politically correct and stuff, but that's not how the masses feel about them, and that's all that matters. So that's what I take from that.
Yeah. I ain't mad.
Anything
they show festivals.
Turn your camera a little bit so you can see you in there. There we go.
If anything, this shows other festivals like the people that forgave him for whatever, you feel me? Like there's no grudges against him. You know how like everybody thought he's gonna get canceled.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. Like everybody moved on.
I never thought he was gonna get canceled. They're like, oh, he's gonna take more stuff. They paid him for these shows already. The only thing he didn't get was backing money. In order to put his name on a card to take it off, he already got paid front end money. So he wasn't tripping on none of that. He just wanted to perform in front of the people, and we just locked y'all the fuck up, man. I'm just trying to tell him. I'm trying to tell you. We did it again. He trying to over here bring AD up to double team. Don't bring AD out the paint. Don't bring AD out the paint. Kevin Durant, boy. Trying to tell him, we up three. And then my son Stove God Cook say, that's crazy. Good foul. And
that should be a flagrant. That was very dangerous.
that was not very dangerous, boy. Fuck out of here. Oh yeah. So again, shout out to the baby. We know how some people gonna feel.
Fuck it.
I like what he does as an artist. I know he
He's
sometimes it can be
entertainer for real,
repetitive,
for real.
but he's a very good live performer from what I've seen of his work. So, and that's all you want when you pay whatever you pay. What people was paying for Rolling Loud, 500 to get in.
Hell yeah. I
So
know they was
yeah,
entertained.
if I'm paying 500 to get in, I want to be entertained. And he had that motherfucker rocking. He jumped into the crowd, all kinds of stuff, crowd surfing. If they didn't like him, he wouldn't have been crowd surfing. I'll tell you that much.
Like I said, they probably not even think about that shit no more.
Harden. Oh my God, James. Big game, James. Oh, let's go. James Harden.
What? Be real.
With the defense. Kyrie with the fillet. Like I told you. That's what he should have did the first time when he got his shot blocked. But moving right along, Jada and Will.
Jada's definition. You can't. A girl would never be happy. She over here too worried about Tupac.
You know what it is though, because we get America. We're so with European ideology, a Western European ideology of romanticizing monogamy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what work. They said it themselves. Our path, mate. We don't recommend our path for nobody. We do what works for us. Jada just talking about how she feel, and a lot of people. This is the thing that makes relationships and things like that tough. A lot of people don't want to have the difficult conversation. They want everything to be convenient. They want their partner to just know them because, oh, we've been together this long. You should know this about me and. But in all reality, that's not the truth. And I think what they doing, like, it seems embarrassing, but they're breaking a mold of normalizing the fact that relationships are all different. Everybody's relationship, how what works for them is different for everybody else. And what's the famous saying? What you eat don't make me shit.
Right.
I don't have an issue with anything. I don't think Will has an issue. Will did the GQ. Like, people keep overlooking the fact that Will did a GQ magazine interview talking about having a harem of girlfriends. And that, like, his wife's happiness is not on him. Like, they've said that for each other. Okay, Russ. So if that's the case in the dynamic of their relationship, I'm not getting caught up in anything that Jada says. Like, y'all giving Jada clout. Y'all making her trend on Twitter. The SEOs.
Nah, because she be saying some crazy ass shit.
It's not crazy because they in an open relationship, open marriage. They already said this. What's crazy about this? What, like,
but the shit that she said, Will don't know how she doesn't enjoy her sex with.
After decades. This is the problem. She didn't say he always was like this. After decades, you think you was somebody. They got married at 22, bro. How old is Will and Jada?
They're probably in their 50s.
Damn near 50 something. If they not in their 50s, you think you're gonna be having sex with somebody for over 2 decades and the sex is gonna be amazing the whole time? There's no way in the world. 20 years of the same drink, man.
What she got to offer me? What's that mean to say? Oh, pussy again.
You said what?
What's that mean? I'm like, pussy again.
Yeah, and blocked Russ. Yeah, we locking all that up. Let's go, KD. But that's really what it be. Like, they will. If we noticed when Will made an Instagram a few years ago, they were going through something. Will was out here living his best life, posting all the pictures in the world without his wife. What does that tell you?
He's happy.
And mind you, they was keeping this shit without them being in an open marriage or being swingers a secret for years. So, like, imagine the freedom that they feel now that they can talk about this openly and not be judged. You ever kept a secret from somebody for a very long time?
Yeah.
That shit is like, it weighs on you. I remember that, like, the first time I told my mom I was selling crack. It was just tiring. It's like, yo, bro, I'm tired of not telling you that I sell crack, son. Like, this shit is all right. Like, I'm gonna just tell her one day, like, yo, mom, this is what was going on. And she ain't understand it. She didn't accept it. But I felt better.
Because you wasn't high enough.
Because it's like, yo, it's This is off my chest now. This is not what I'm doing currently. Federale. So it's nothing you can get me on. This is very old shit. Um, yeah, it just varies. It's different. I'm pretty sure, like, even with you, like, you probably went out somewhere. You say, "Pops, I'm going here," but you really didn't go there, and it's like, damn, some wild shit happened. And this nigga gonna find out. Let me just tell this nigga what's going on.
Hell yeah, it'd be like that.
Let's just focus on 2K right now. So with Will and Jada, I think Jada need to shut the fuck up sometimes.
It just be sounding crazy. It's the shit that they put on the internet.
I think she do need to shut the fuck up. Like not like, she doesn't need to be heard. Let me correct that. Women do need to be heard, but sometimes you just gotta shut up. Like just
because it makes them look like even though they open relationship, that just sounding terrible though. No funny shit.
What?
Like you don't really be seeing Will say nothing much about him doing his open
because
shit.
Will don't care to do it.
That's basically what we saying Jada should do too. Because if you guys,
But she has a roundtable talk show and she talks for a living, so she's gonna talk about certain things. And I remember this is the thing about empowering femininity. There's nothing wrong with that. And how the hell did he make that? Empowering femininity, having open discussion, and open dialogues, and difficult conversations. So those things she's gonna pull from her own life to make it work. How long the Red Table Talk been going on? It's been what, 5 years? This has been running now.
that shit's fake. Yeah, it's been going on for a minute though.
So it's bound to be some stuff there. Like I ain't mad at it. You gonna have to have 30 with Russ and an L. Stop breaching. That's the way Howard. You think he gonna rip James Harden?
Yes.
You out your damn mind.
About who it is, who behind the controller.
Let's go, James.
So now the nigga James can make anything in the world.
James. Best was up too. Just remember, he was up like 7, right? And I told y'all what was gonna happen. Man. I don't knock what they coming from, and I think it's because of the fact that I have a more progressive and understanding mind, and I seek understanding. It don't bother me. I think most people, whether they know it or not, are in a Will and Jada situation.
Just hiding it.
But Will and Jada voluntarily share that information with each other because, again, like imagine if Will didn't know about August.
That'd be crazy.
And all of that happened. It'd have been a lot nastier of a situation.
That'd be crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
So when you look at instances like that, like what's the point of even getting married?
Because marriage is a business.
No, I'm talking about just in general, like in life.
Marriage is a business, bro. They are life partners. It goes deeper than just I love you. It's that I trust you with my life. And I just want to see you happy. Like people talk all the time about shit, but I know married people. I know people that have been married. I know people that have been together for a long time. And they be like, at times, they be like, listen, my nigga, this is my dog for life. Whether we together or not, in the good or the bad, I just want that person to be happy. But if we married, we already built the union together. It's cheaper to keep her, bro. It's cheaper to keep her. I know Patty Mills just fucked your head up with that shot, too. But it's cheaper to keep her. Like, why would you destroy that? That means they have to destroy everything that they built together and separate it.
I'm talking about not even them. I'm talking about like us in that situation. What's the point of even getting married at that point? Like,
it's a business.
But like, why even get married when you could be peaceful?
It's a business. If you have two well-to-do people that are both not on some my boyfriend is up, or my husband, my fiance is up, or my fiance. Either fiance it goes either way. So my fiance, whether that's a man or a woman, is up, and I'm just using them to come up. Nah, they were two established actors that had a bag that fell for each other.
Mm-hmm.
This is all right. We put our resources together. We can make an empire. And it's like, all right, we understand that, nigga. We not going. This shit not gonna rock forever. So at some point or another, instead of just cheating, let's open this marriage up, but we gonna stay together.
Right. Okay.
It's simple shit. It's not that. Everybody get caught up because we gotta remember we live in a country where most people was Christian, Jewish or they
Yeah, it's one
Muslim.
wife.
So you look at the Abrahamic religions. They look at it's monogamy. You got to be with your wife. Again, people keep forgetting Abraham, the father of many nations. That's in all three books. He had a kid with his handmaiden. Esau was fucking. They was fucking their handmaidens and they had extra wives. People don't remember that stuff. I'm like, y'all sit there and try to condemn these people for doing that, but they not doing nothing no different than what was happening in them times. Oh, come on, Joe Harris supposed to get that pill. It was nothing any different. That weak ass shot, LeBron. It's cool though, cause we about to score right now. Yo, this nigga keeps turning the basketball over. That's fine. Anyway, I don't think it's like my thing is. Matter of fact, that's a good question. Let's stay here right quick. What are you looking for in a marriage? What do you think
I ain't gonna
marriage
lie.
look like
I'm at
for
a
you?
point in time right now where I'd rather not even get married. I'd rather be single. I fuck with you. I fuck with you because there's so much shit. Like I feel like I'm happier single and that peace. Like you don't gotta argue with nobody every day. Like
See,
all that extra social media makes shit worse nowadays.
but
Like
that's if you let it. That's the thing. See,
it don't
again.
even be me. I be on the. I don't want to argue. It be the females. Like a girl comment on your picture, so I know in
So
life.
that's a deeper insecurity.
Yeah,
It's not about shorty commenting on the picture. That's the thing. Like again, like I said, people talk about Will and Jada, but they're having the difficult conversations. That's what you got. You got to have the difficult conversation. Shout out to Mark Starr. He just dropped some shit with Ricky Hyde too. Um, you gotta have the difficult.
So what's gonna make Patty Mills and be real?
It was defense there.
Bro, defense is there
No,
too.
he used the rim though to protect him from blocking the shot. So it's not the same. Yo, he's a bum. I ain't gonna say who it was because that nigga might fuck me up in real life, and I ain't pussy either. But that nigga got like mad belts and shit.
Oh, I know you talking.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say.
They gonna know who you talking. Sweet set of belts.
He's on the Pacers. That's all y'all need to know. Let's go.
This nigga's acting.
Cooking you, and I don't even got my starters in. This is my bench unit. That's crazy.
Yo, he talking crazy like he don't got. Harden was just in the game.
I took Harden out in the third quarter, bro. At the end of the third, he just got back in the game just now. You lucky because I had to pass it because I didn't get the shot off how I wanted to. Oh yeah, I'm cool with that. Melo's cold. Okay. But yeah. So what does it look like for you in your future? At this point in time, you say you don't want to get married. Well, what does a successful relationship? 'Cause that's what it is. It's a relationship. That's all it is. But it's a business because it's paperwork involved.
I don't know what.
Melo was never blocking Kevin Durant either. Let's not do that.
I don't care. I told you, it's not who the player is. Who's behind the controller.
Yeah, you ass.
So that's not going in. All right.
I got robbery too. Let's go stick with that question though.
Nah, but I don't even know, bro. Like I'm at a point I'm like, there's so many girls in the world. You feel me? Like
again,
if it's meant to work, it's meant to work. If it's not, it's not.
But everybody gets caught up in the abundance of choice. It is mad women in the world, but every woman in the world is not compatible with you.
Oh yeah.
Just because you can fuck her don't mean that you can make her a wife. You can make her a person that you want to have kids with.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah,
Let's go, Paul Millsap. Shout out to Paul Millsap. Amir Johnson, I apologize. I was just mad you missed that wide open midi because you would never miss that in real life. I'm not worried about it. Anthony Davis. Come on. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, boop. Oh my goodness. Oh, KD, you supposed to finish that. They robbed me, KD. It's high though. I know how you do. I know how you move, bro.
Come on, why you keep running? But he could catch that, and he.
Oh, he's cold right now. That's all it is. We up though. We win. 93-102. Good defense. Nicholas Claxton.
I gave him this one.
You ain't give me nothing. I came back and won, nigga. That's what happened. Let's tell the truth
All right,
now.
run it back. You
Nah, let me get my VC, nigga. Niggas don't want to let me get my VC after talking all kinds of hot. Let's go. With the layup to end the game. 104-93. 11-point win. And you had the Lakers. I ain't trying to hear shit. But anyway, a successful relationship. People don't want to have the tough conversations. I think what Will and Jada is doing, it may not work for me personally. It may work for me. I don't know. It's something I never did it before. But I think it's dope because they're willing to explore that and they're willing to be open and honest with each other. And actually, they have a choice in the matter of doing this. It's somebody he trusts. That's it. Like, again, that's his partner. It's his partner. They life partners. People don't even understand what that means for them. 23 for Kevin Durant, 20 for Paul Millsap, 9 of 10. 16 for Kyrie, 12 for Harden with 11 assists.
Man, run it back. Now, honestly, bro, I feel like something like that can't work right now because everybody too insecure.
It's not.
Most of the people in my generation, I would say,
because y'all listen. You had 46 with Russ and Laws. I ain't trying to hear shit. Rematch. Oh, you want to use the same teams?
Same teams. I'm gonna win this game. I ain't letting up. I was playing too busy catching up.
You say they're insecure, but again, I think how many people of your demographic or your age do you know is actually well traveled though? What's their experiences?
Not that many.
So you only going to judge shit off of what you know. It's the same way. Like, remember when we talked before? When we was talking, you were like, "Yo, I didn't know that Lil Durk wasn't that big of a rapper until like you put my coat to it." People don't be knowing shit for real. So they'll go off of, oh, a relationship should be like this. They'll watch a couple music videos. They'll see what their favorite couple is doing on Instagram. You can't judge somebody. Instagram only show you the highlights of their life.
That's what Kevin Gates said. He said, "I'm comparing my life to people's highlights."
You can't, because when it's good, it's good. But again, people were like, "Oh, Ari." We remember what happened when she was with Javante. Remember, but it wasn't always sunshine and shit. I guess with the way that Moneybag move, that they have shit that be going on. And you heard, matter of fact, you heard the fucking song. You heard the voicemail she left on that nigga track. That shit wasn't no. People were like, oh, they was just playing. That probably was some real shit she really left that nigga. And he like, fuck it, I'll make a song about this.
All right.
Why? Because I have friends that do shit like that. They use real voicemails that they would send and put it on the track.
Yo, who's the first person to do that shit?
I have no idea, bro.
I want to say a Bookie made it getting relevant in our era.
Nah, because people been doing that shit for real. Like, why the fuck would you throw that down there? Let's go. But that's the thing. We got to stop trying to compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. I don't compare nothing that I got going on to nobody's shit. I don't compare it to no past relationship. I don't compare it to nobody's shit that I know that work. I'm just trying to be happy. With however that looks like, and let's have that conversation of, all right, what do you need? What do I need? How can we make this work to our best of our ability? And what are you willing to do, and what am I willing to do? And I think, well, again, Jada definitely, Will said Jada's the one that came up with the let's have an open marriage shit, because she like, before we get tired of each other and one of us cheat on each other, let's just have it like this. And they've been together for over 20 years, bro.
So it's working for them.
So it worked. We seen people that don't do that shit, and then Amber Rose didn't do that, right? She's all pro slut walk, all this, right?
Yeah.
And what happened? Her husband did what?
Left her.
Cheated on her multiple times, and she going to his DMs, pressuring shorties, and she like, yo, Amber, like, ain't you the pro slut walk, pro hoe, all that stuff? Like, how you knocking me for the game?
Yeah. So you can't be mad at a girl like Brittany. What's the Brittany
Renner?
The one that
Renner or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
You about to say Grinder? No,
I was about to say that's how I thought you said. I'm like, nah, that's the NBA player.
WNBA player. Yeah. Brittany Renner, you meant?
Yeah.
I'm not. It's the game. It's the game. So it's part. When you a person of that, yeah, it's trash. It's cool. When you a person of that stature, that's what come with it. People, they're gonna try you. Like, if they could get you, you will lick. Every time you will lick. When you walk in, you got Google now. So when a nigga say his name and he a professional athlete, you can, on ESPN, it shows your salary. It shows your contract. And these shorties know what's going on. They know how much you make a year. They know what it is after taxes. They know what you could pay for. You got to, it's not about the abundance of option. It's about finding somebody that's your life partner. Even if you do have an abundance of option to fuck with other women. Good foul. And I think what Will and Jada is doing is different. And it's hard for people like it's hard for people to understand, but at the end of the day, it's their reality. Moving right along though, French Montana. I'm not liking this French Montana slander going on out here, man.
Oh yeah, we just mentioned Dirk. So remember how you just said, I don't think he put on. I maybe
He kept Dirk afloat because Dirk was gonna fizzle out. Dirk was gonna fizzle out. That's 100% true.
I think DJ Academics cut them because
DJ Academics helped, but him being signed to Coke Boys is why he stayed afloat because he was putting out French had him putting out mad music. You gotta think about who was the hottest niggas at that time. It wasn't Dirk.
It was Sosa.
Not even.
Not 12.
This is like 14, 15. Sosa he had earned it, but outside of that, nigga, he ain't have shit. This is when Thug started to take over for real and all of them niggas. When Atlanta started getting crazy again. You had Thug, you had Rich Homie Quan, you had Rich Gang, you had all that shit coming out. Future. We talk about Dirty Sprite too. Chief Keef wasn't that nigga. Dirk wasn't that nigga. Chinks Drugs was actually a bigger rapper than than them niggas for real.
I don't remember that.
Chinks was more he was hotter at the time.
Cause I know that's when Body Smyrna was out.
Yes.
Nah, but that's the only one I don't agree with. But everything else, I feel like they don't give
Chinks was a hot rapper.
I'm talking about the Dirk, the Coke Boy, hoping Dirk out as much. Like,
bro, where was he gonna go? What label he was signed to?
He was signed to Def Jam.
They dropped him. Right, the
Like,
Coke Boys got him.
Now he was still signed to Def Jam. I remember.
How you think the Coke Boys got him? If he signed to Def Jam, he's not signing the Coke Boys. Gotta think about that. Chief Keef had got dropped from Interscope. Chicago niggas wasn't signed at that time, bro. Outside of her,
now they was still doing their thing though, cause of all the drama.
They was doing their thing, but they was performing in shows in the smallest town and a fucking compound that they turned into a club at night. That's what they was performing at, bro.
I remember even when Hot Nigga came out, everybody saying that's a Chicago style beat.
Yeah, no, not Hot Nigga. You mean computers.
No. When Hot Niggas first came out.
Hot Nigga was not hell no. That's
the people were saying that, not Chicago, but they saying he was rapping like he's from Chicago.
Nigga was just talking.
But you got to think about everybody's getting relevance off that shit.
Bro, niggas be talking. That nigga Bobby Shmurda do not rap like a nigga from Chicago. He just be screaming on the mic. That's all.
Like all that you tweaking hoe, they were saying that's Chicago turn.
That's niggas that ain't never been in New York. Tweaking is not no Chicago shit. He said ho. If he would have been like what the niggas be Chicago niggas be saying?
Folk. Like I'm phoning them grave or something like that.
He really could be like you a goofy thought. That's some Chicago shit. Tweaking ho is New York shit all the way. Like whole like.
Nah, but besides that, I agree with friends. We don't give him his credit. Like
Bro,
I remember Mac and Cheese 3 in like 2012. I was in middle school. I remember hearing about him. Like I was too young to really understand him and Max B Wave. But I remember going back on the computer and looking at their videos. Like yo, these dumb niggas that Coke Boy Wave. I remember that shit. I remember Max B and them coming to the Rock. Yo, you better play.
Yeah. It goes even further. Because this is the thing where people forget. French Montana. All right, let's go over the history of French Montana. Frenchie. African nigga living in the Bronx.
Yeah, from Morocco or something.
Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco.
He was a battle rapper first. Then it went from Frenchie to battle rapper. He got shot in the head. Came French Montana. That then comes Cocaine City DVDs. French Montana always been a hustler. Cocaine City DVDs, which was like Smack DVDs, which was like equivalent to the Slap DVDs up here. Getting niggas like, and then at the end of the joint, you know, you it's like a vlog of a nigga for a day, interviews, all kinds of shit, and then at the end of the joint, you let's go, Kyrie. At the end of the joint, they play new tracks on it. That's one of the first time I heard Nipsey Hussle was on a Cocaine City DVD with French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, and Big Sean. Pause. After that, we get him linking up with Max B and Dame Grease now. So that comes the whole Coke wave, Wavy Crockett, what's the drink? Google Music 1, 2, and 3. Like Dame Grease, this is the same Dame Grease that produced DMX's first album. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. So Dame Grease already a legend. Like Jay-Z be wanting Dame Grease beats, all kinds of shit. Dame Grease is solidified. We get Max B, who's a wave. He doing his thing. He was part of Burger at the time with Jim Jones. Got left that situation and started doing his thing. Max gets locked up. We go to Mac and Cheese waves now. Mac and Cheese 1, 2, 3. Now we got the Coke Boys. We got Max B locked up. We get Shot Caller New York Minute. Not only does he drop New York Minute, he put Jada Kiss on it. He put Mace on there when Mace was still when niggas couldn't even find Mace. He got Mace on the track and he put Nicki on the track. All due to the fact that at the time he was running around with
Deborah,
with Miss A, which is
Waka
Flocka Moms. And French couldn't really pop in Atlanta, but he found his wave when he got back to New York. And people keep forgetting, without French Montana, you don't get Harry Fraud.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
He's the one that found Harry Fraud.
I seen that song.
So it's like, let's go. If you go back to all the Harry Fraud early work, it's French Montana. Like French, we get that. We get Chinks Drugs. We get the Coke Boys. We get some of the best hooks in hip hop history. Without French Montana, what's the hook for Stay Scheming?
Stay Scheming.
Without French Montana, we don't get Lockjaw.
Even that 2012 era, Drake was bubbling. He was doing a lot of features of Drake and Rick Ross.
Absolutely, bro.
That whole MMG shit.
Bro, French is still that guy. Like, again, I be talking shit. French Montana is all right. I be like, French sold his soul. He didn't sell his soul. The thing is, he's not the French that I grew to be a fan of. I'm talking about Black
Cocaine.
Scully French or the Gucci Scully French talking about Hell Rel, what color is your mother French? This is the nigga I was listening to. No disrespect to Hell Rel. I'll fuck with Hell Rel. Ruger is nice. I'm never going to front on Ruger. Ruger is nice. But that was the French Montana I became a fan of. RP my nigga Steven, he put me on. So who we got now? French Montana got a bag out this shit. Y'all, you can't. People say I can't name a French Montana song. That you must have never spent the summer in New York City. From 2007 to 2014. You must have not spent the summer in New York City. Come on, bro. Like
he even switched genres. Even with that shit. What's that shit with Ray Sherman?
Yeah, that's Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
With Sway Lee,
Yeah.
French Montana is a businessman, bro. He still made stuff for the streets. He had Dirk signed, bro, when Dirk was cold. I don't care what nobody. Dirk was cold, bro. Like you not gonna say he was cold because you a Dirk fan. Average nigga was not saying, yo, go put that Dirk on. He's not doing that in 20. You gotta remember, that's Fetty Wap. We talk about 2014, 15. That's Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
Fetty Wap declined, got more views at one point than declined with Chief Keef and Lil Durk. That was a freestyle. We got to put respect on French Montana's name, man. He did a lot. He opened a lot of doors. He did a lot of business. He carried New York at a time when New York ain't have nobody. Especially the Bronx. The Bronx didn't have shit. We was still running around with Fat Joe.
Right.
No disrespect to Crack, Don Cartagena. That was our situation, bro.
I forgot. I thought he was from Queens or some shit. I don't know.
Nah, he from the Bronx. What's the projects? Matter of fact, since we here right now, let me. Man, listen. I'm about to, because if you wasn't outside, if you wasn't outside for this song right here, you're not gonna understand the impact of French Montana, bro. And I'm not even gonna go too far back. I'm gonna just go back to Mac and Cheese 3, man. And no, I'm not gonna play Sanctuary because that's the one everybody wanna go to. I'm good on
that. Was my favorite song.
Sanctuary was fire. I'm not gonna lie. I wanna get this damn ads, man. I hate these ads so much.
You're on a mission to craft something.
Craft these.
Coke boy, baby. Coke boy, baby. And I had a dream.
If you wasn't outside for this, you don't know what the fuck is going on.
She was there all pink and gold.
Yeah.
I threw my arms around her.
It's the intro.
Came too weak.
What?
Came too weak.
Broke nigga
Wasn't
dream.
outside for this.
Turn a rich nigga
You're
nightmare.
not gonna understand what French Montana was doing.
Check. Montana. Cheese.
You're not gonna
Flip.
understand what French Montana
Drink
was
tank.
doing if you wasn't outside for this. Oh my God. That's
Montana.
It's alright though.
What?
La música de Harry Fraud.
Wasn't outside for this.
Look.
Cannot talk about French Montana.
We the hottest in the games, how I feel. You ain't fucking with my teams, how I feel. Tell your bitch I call up when I feel. Kill you fuck niggas anytime I feel like.
Living for the night. Like, if you wasn't outside for that, and I'm trying to give people a chance, because, you know, I could go back to 2008, 2007, but some of y'all was what, 7 years old?
I was 8.
8 years
That's
old?
how I told. I didn't get onto him to Mac and Cheese 3 like 2012.
That's what I'm saying. So I went to Mac and Cheese 3. I could go even further back and show niggas like, man, matter of fact, that interview that everybody loved with 50 Cent, where you like, oh, you only get as far as the niggas you talk to for no reason. Who shot that interview? French Montana. That was on the Cocaine City DVD. I remember because I used to go to Garfield's on Clay Avenue and watch them shits. And French had dropped them shits off himself.
So he was basically doing like her interviews type shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He was doing. Was he before Smack DVD?
Nah, Smack DVD was already out. That's crazy. But that's what I be trying to explain to people. They be like, "Oh, nah, French this." I'm like, "Bro, y'all wasn't there." Oh shit, AD. I could let me go back even further. Let me go back even further. Cause this is come on, man.
Nice. That was crazy.
If you wasn't outside for this, you can't talk about French Montana.
It's your boy Big Bam. We back, Greasy.
If you wasn't outside for this,
music.
I don't want to hear you say anything about French
Doom
Montana.
shit. We gon' fire this shit up, man.
Hold on.
Got the way
Back.
money, got the way back. Lost it. Close it out in style. Shit don't stop though, let's go. King B, we wavy. Money we hold it. The bitches we fuck still. The consequences is swollen. Got caught with a blunt. Fuck it up.
I said that in my comments recently. I just seen shout out to my boy Santana 07. He was having a fight. Some nigga up talk about, oh, you was riding the wave of Max B. My nigga, Dame Grease was already a legendary producer before that even happened. My nigga, the nigga again, him and P Killer produced the whole fucking It's Dark and Hell is Hot. The only shit Swiss Beats produced was Rough Riders Anthem. And DMX didn't even want to rap on that shit, being 100. I could keep going. I could keep going with French Montana songs.
No, I respect his catalog.
And we could go all the way up to, like I said, to 2014, 2015. Now come on, bro. Yeah.
Goodbye and the
I hate when we
spam
have
call.
commercials.
Hello to a phone
I
plan
got
with
one
built-in
more song to go
spam.
before we go to the next joint. All right, let's say that, Bucky. I'm not gonna do that because I paused it.
Coke boy, baby.
Powerful music. Check.
It's like 2014. I was in Albany, which came out in Detroit. Hudson Valley.
South France, nigga. $2 million boat. No fishing boat, nigga. Brazil Canary, young Ronaldo, Miller Convo, high with the Sheik, Khalifa Condo, watching Rondo, Boston, Georgia, born across where they close caskets before they open doors.
Stop playing with that nigga French Montana, bro. Pray for Mecca.
Pray for Mecca, flow my neck up. I hit a raw, let her go see the doctors, how I get my checkup. Tables turning, pots burning. I don't hear them niggas talk. Death Squad, Eric Serve, EPMD,
bro.
got.
That's Montana, man. Stop playing with that boy. This nigga best trying to come back while I'm over here trying to DJ and shit. It's all right. Listen, I'm gonna go back for a little bit for y'all too. Again, Chinks Drugs was up next. R.I.P. Chinks. Fall Rock legend.
I'm going in for the kill. I'm doing it for
Nah, you probably heard the Jim Jones one. Everybody be trying to confuse it with the Jim Jones one. Jimmy snapped on his too.
I'm doing it for a thrill.
We gotta be real here, man. Understand what we talk about here.
Y'all niggas need a cosign, homie, I'm the gold mine. Montana Johnson when it's showtime. Nigga pass the ball, make a call, watch me going for the kill. I was stunting on you corny niggas way before the deal. Fast money, fuck the hoes, flip a work, call me.
Come on, man. Can we talk about what French Montana does, man? And they want to be like, well, he don't got sing songs by himself. That's a lie.
Nah, I seen the songs he listed.
That's a lie. French Montana got songs.
Sanctuary is one of them songs.
Sanctuary is one of them songs, bro. And he don't need songs by himself. He has an ear for talent and puts great collaborations together. When a nigga put out that shit, the song, what's the song? Diamonds with him and J. Cole.
Yeah.
And I walked through it like bling.
They got none of my
now
niggas
let me see your
cast no
fucking
bodies when Body Smyrna came out.
Yeah, now Bodies, that's him and Chinks Drug. That's Chinks Drug. It's not French. See, I keep trying to tell you Chinks was that nigga, and you like, oh, that's French. No, that was Chinks. Chinks was the nigga that smoked that shit.
He did a Computers remix. That's how I meant.
He did Hot Nigga remix.
Now he got. Am I tripping?
It was Hot Nigga remix. Fresh definitely remixed everything that's hot that comes out of New York City. He's on all those remixes. What else? I mean, I can go down the list though. Like he don't. Again, what's the other joint? Ocho Cinco. That's one of the most fire songs.
Give me head. I forgot all about
that's
that.
What? Yeah, it's not by itself, but that's one of the most fire songs in hip hop history.
He on that. He on that state. I'ma ride for my niggas, dog.
Yeah, it's Stacey man. That's Stacey.
Then he on that shit with Birdman too. Is that Birdman? And Drake. I forgot what it's called.
I don't know. He got a lot of songs, man. But he got Triple Double with Mac Miller.
I didn't hear that one.
See, you about to have me going to the vote, man. Hold the fuck on. Give me a second, because we about to pause, because somebody's banging at my door.